Hello, hello, hello. It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. Half of us are sick. So it's the end of the year. Rayanne and I are holding it down on the Laydown Diaries today
Yes,
on
and
a
Barnabas.
special cozy edition, gratitude edition of the Laydown Diaries. So we just want to chat with y'all about some things that we're grateful for. It's mostly books, but it's also people. Up first, I do this every year, but I'm always grateful for debut authors, or debut novelists at least, because Kavi Akbar is a poet, but his debut novel was Martyr, which is out today in paperback. Some of my favorite books this year. I love this book. Thanks for writing a novel, Kaveh. Another debut that I love this year, Lo-Fi by Liz Riggs, who lives in Nashville. If you want some 2010s Nashville nostalgia, check it out. And a debut that just rocked my world, changed my life. This was so good. I made people read this so I could talk to them about the ending. The Safekeep by Yale Vanderwooden. So, always grateful for debut novelists. Rianne, what are some things you're grateful for?
I am going to tell you something that will not surprise you. Our staff here is amazing, and I'm so grateful for the Parnassus staff, the booksellers on the floor, the front list booksellers, the front of the house, the orders team, the book buyers.
Hey, I'm grateful for
Lindsay.
you.
Kat, Andy, Sarah, who makes these amazing videos, the events team, Pete, who receives all the books, and especially I'm grateful for my shop dog colleagues.
Yes.
Yes.
Very grateful for
They're
you.
so fun. Also, every year, I'm always grateful for our local authors. We're so fortunate here to have so many local authors, including you, Lindsay.
Hey.
So I want to shout out some of my favorite books of the year from local authors and authors that I feel in my heart are local authors. I Worked Hard on That by Robin Wall. I mean, I can really relate to this. It's about
Absolutely.
being creative and getting something just like you want it, and then it's torn down. Oh my. But
It's
this
the
is actually,
process that
it's a
counts.
process. It's about having to create something over and over until you get it right. That's really what it's about. Andrew Marinus and his Beyond the Game series. Thanks, Andrew. Kate DiCamillo. In my heart, Kate is a local author.
She absolutely is.
She
We
absolutely
claim her.
is. I love this new series, Orison Timble. There's a new one coming out next spring. Look for it. What else you got?
I am grateful for events. We are so
Yes.
lucky to have so many authors who come through town, and a wonderful events team and a wonderful staff who works those events. Some event books and events that were wonderful this year: Guide Me Home by Attica Locke, who was in conversation with one of our booksellers, Chelsea. Billy Collins, Watered Water. Billy Collins successfully convinced Andy, our store manager, that poetry is cool.
Go Billy Collins.
Kylie Reed, Come and Get It. I loved this book. This is another favorite of the year. Barnabas loved it too. How could we leave out Ina? Oh my gosh, we had an event with Ina Garden that was unreal. If you haven't read this book, you should. I got to be in conversation with Claire Lombardo for Same As It Ever Was. It was one of my favorite conversations I've had. I haven't given my dog his breakfast yet, so let's wrap this up so I can feed my poor dog. I love this book. The last 10 pages made me sob. Claire Lombardo is the greatest. And hey, we had an event with a little author named Ann Patchett for the Annotated Bel Canto. I gotta say, it was pretty good.
It was amazing. I was there.
I was too.
I loved it. This is also no surprise to anyone. My favorite section of the store is the middle grade section. So I want to shout out some of my favorite books this year. Jasmine Warga, not a local author, but I love her. This is A Strange Thing Happened in Cherry Hall. I love a ghost story. This is also an art heist, Lindsay.
Ooh.
And Natalie Lloyd, best book she's written so far, which is saying something. The Witching Wind. I love it. Her books are set in Tennessee and they have magical realism in them. Plus, it's
Love
a
it.
cool cover.
I am also grateful for books that helped me get away. I love a good escapist read, romance, mystery, any genre. I love to get away. You want to go across a European food and wine tour? Casey McQuiston's The Pairing is one of my favorite romances I read this year. Mid-century baseball? I don't even care about baseball, but I care about this book, You Should Be So Lucky by Cat Sebastian, another favorite romance I read this year. Cozy fantasy, bodyguards, Sword Cross by Freya Marsky. This is totally outside of my genre. I read it on a whim because I saw an ARC. I loved this. I had so much fun. cozy fantasy forever. And if you want to go to a 1970s summer camp with some bad things happening, but also it's a compelling mystery. I love Liz Moore. I loved her first book. God of the Woods has been one of our bestsellers this year. So if you want to get away to 1970s upstate New York, check this one out. You probably already have all of you bought it. But if you haven't already, join everybody else. Buy it.
I even listened to that. Amazing. Libro FM for your audiobooks. A few YA books. Hey, maybe you want to write your own book. Pick up Ruta Sepetys' You. This is a great book on her writing process and some prompts for you. Love a good historical fiction by Sharon Cameron. This is Bluebird. And Jennifer Lynn Alvarez, Friends Like These. You know what else I'm thankful for, Lindsay? I am thankful for all the people who come in the store and say they watch the Laydown Diaries.
We're thankful for you.
Thank you for watching this, because otherwise we're just sitting here talking to Sarah. Thanks, Sarah, for making these videos.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for shopping local. Thank you for supporting our store. It means the world.
And happy reading.